Let's pick up with the sad saint of the East End. Back at the hospital, and we just had some issues. So from what I understand, the Barrett Lewis box is bugged for now, I guess. We'll work on it later. We'll check that. We can go in to see Enid, I believe, so we will head that way. We're still missing 4 people from there. Who are you? Archer. Who the fuck is Archer? Oh, I remember who he is. He was the guy we saved. Okay. Oh, I needed to see if anyone's sick. You are sick with something. I see that shiny. I need that shiny. Hypochlorite,
Scots on every street corner. Routine.
I wonder why that was there. I mean, I don't blame him for killing her, because damn, all she did was bitch. Is the texture of this wood changing? I don't even know anymore.
How may I help you, Jonathan?
Okay.
Thank you,
It seems the Priwen are redoubling their patrols in the district. I must be more careful.
Best run along home, sir. Steady, boys. Step back, murderous bastard!
We'll just take a good old drinky pill
The power of the Lord commands you.
of the holy man. Stop it. Stop draining my blood, bruh. Wow.
Stay back, beast.
Needed some blood. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, so everybody's getting a little bit more difficult than I want them to. Which means I need to actually start significantly upgrading my shit. Basically have a cure for everything. This. This is what I need to upgrade. And I require 3 good handle parts. I need a total of 9 good handle parts. Okay. What's this? Fertile in the belly of the beast. Create their foul progeny with blood, we all know that. Some of us witnessed the process even, but what is really going on? Most of the victims die when bitten, but some of them survive and turn into leeches themselves. This happens when they have assimilated the one or another Intercourse. To produce a child, sexual intercourse between a vampire and human rarely produce any birth, but some of them tried anyway. Vampire gestation is only a few weeks short. The pain is almost unbearable for the mother. If she is mortal, she will not survive the birth. The vampire comes out of her womb by tearing apart her entrails. The mother is a blood drinker, will probably survive and regenerate. The newborn vampire will go quickly and turn into an adult vampire in only a few months. Wow. That is pretty quick.
It's locked.
It's very quick indeed. Alright.
Stop it, Lee! See them vents?
They're just lucky that I'm actually a witch.
Taste of this! Christ! He's dead!
Of course he's dead. I killed him. I wouldn't leave the job half done now, would I? Huh. Oh, I forgot. I adjusted the size of that, so I have to adjust the size of this. Excuse me real quick. Oops, that was not the right button. There it is. Ugh. Alright, that's fine. Bam. It's alright, forgot I adjusted the size of that. I adjusted that. When did I adjust that? I did that on Wednesday. So, yesterday. During my stream. Everyone said they thought it would look better, so I did it. And, I mean, you don't really need the grass, so. We removed the grass, see?
Die, Vampyr!
Now we'll eat it. We'll eat it. Eat it, eat it. And he did. Excellent. Yeah, we're good. I do need to buy some more shit. Hopefully our two dealers over here will have what we need.
This is no place for you, sir.
Oh, I didn't see you, buddy.
Don't come any fucking closer.
That is a good combo.
Oh, Christ!
Stab ourselves for the blood, and then we drink of the blood. And then we kill for the blood. Actually, we just kill in general because we can. No, I want good handle parts, not common. You common freak.
Let's turn around if I were you.
Yeah, still nothing over here since that one time.
Watch yourselves! There's one of them!
least we're invincible while we're drinking blood, so that takes care of all the issues. Alright, that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. Perfect. Get the surprise bite and look how I have to break the armor to be able to suck the blood, but they can just jump and take it anytime they want. Ow. Nailed it. Oh, 20 shillings. Perfect. Alright, we're just gonna pop on in here now.
You again. What do you want?
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Goodbye, Mr.
I'm still missing a couple people. in this area.
playing a right strange game.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What
Hello
do you
again,
want?
Dr. Reed.
Can I see...
As long as you have...
I need good, not common. God damn it, woman. You literally have nothing.
Good evening.
on me.
Hello again.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint. I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
Okay, you literally told me nothing.
Tell me your feelings about Booth's belief in monsters, Edwina.
It makes him look weak in front of the boys, that's my feeling about it. But ghosts don't scare me.
You don't believe he really saw something then?
I don't care what he saw or not. All I know is that a real man keeps his fears to himself if he wants to be obeyed.
Does not trust Booth since he's superstitious.
Goodbye.
Need more people. Oh, new people.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
A vampire? Whatever do you mean?
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A vampire hunter.
You best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back and hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Teeth, claws, murders by night? Your sewer dog is my business. He's the kind of prey I hunt, milady.
You still working at this hour? That's what I call dedication.
Nothing about you.
Miss Cavendish, would you be willing to help me locate Sean Hampton?
You better ask Tom, sir.
Why not answer me directly?
We respect the privacy of our customers here, sir. Only Tom can decide who to speak to and what he'll say to them.
Good.
So yeah, she does know where he is.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Poor boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
What does he say? Believes vampires killed Jack Gillingham. Who was Jack Gillingham?
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures?
Hey,
yourself?
hey, Ash.
Of course
Welcome
I
to the
have.
vampire stream.
What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
Oops.
Have you?
Of course.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
Makes sense.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
Really? He was diddled?
Maybe at least you can tell me
By a
who could
child
help
diddler?
me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
Okay.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
Mr. Throgmorton. Alright, I guess I'll help him. So, where are these posters? They're still all over there where I can't get to yet. Okay. Alright, so I'm looking for an old lady in a house who needs some convincing to let me in. It's alright, lady, you can trust a vampire. Perfect. Just take a little bit of money. And I'll be on my way.
Stay back, beast! Go on back to the shadows!
Ow. Oh, son of a bitch. What priest used a goddamn cross to beat the shit out of somebody? What an asshole. Oh well. So how you doing, Ash? Note to self, we are not going to go over there. In fact, we're gonna go find some little hot dogs scurrying around to get some blood. Because god damn, that hurt.
Foolish girl, whatever.
Well, those are Vampyrs back there. I believe there are rats right here. One.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh, there you are, you fucking rat. There you are.
I have this thirst for blood.
Yes, you do, because you're a vampire. Oh, I know what that is. I was just like, what the fuck is that looking at? That was what I realized. Seymour Fishburne. Hello,
Good evening,
Seymour.
Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything now? No.
Any chance you can help me find Sean Hampton?
The sad saint. Why would you talk to that cunt?
Actually, that's confidential.
Really? Well, go ask someone else then. I'm sure Tom Watts will gladly answer you.
Goodbye, Mr. Evening, Rufus.
Evening, Mr. Reed.
Do you know a man who lives in this part of town? A man named Sean Hampton. I'm looking for him.
Sorry, sir. I don't know a lot of folks around here. Most prefer to avoid me.
Well, I don't think you should talk to him. He may be very sick.
Thanks for the tip. You might want to check the Turquoise Turtle. It's a pub not far from here. The barkeep knows everyone in these parts.
So long, Rufus.
Some call this the bad part of town.
Stella Fishburne. Stella, you should let me inside.
Good evening, madam. It's Dr. Reed again. May I come in?
You best come back in the morning, Doctor.
The disease takes away the good people too, madam. Why not let me in?
It's Mrs. Fishburne. Stella Fishburne. And yes, indeed. Why not let a doctor in?
Yes, why not let the doctor in?
I'm not sure the epidemic is what worries people most these days.
It's locked, all right.
She lets me in and just kind of raid through the place. Don't worry, she's just donating for the cause. The cause of the vampire. Alright, lady. Alright,
It's locked.
So you have questions about the flu, then?
Yes,
I'm a
among
vamp
other
fan.
things.
Forgive my rudeness at the door. It's just my son doesn't like strangers coming in the house.
How is life around here?
Life has always been hard in the East End. But it's
The
everywhere
game started
nowadays,
with me
isn't
being
it?
a doctor who somehow got changed into a vampire.
Do you think the
And he's trying
increase
to
in
figure out
violence has
how
anything to
he
do with the
became a
epidemic?
vampire and to stop
Don't know.
the spread of
It's most
vampirism.
likely linked to the gangs, if you ask me. Recently, it's like everyone has had to pick a side.
Violence has always fed on poverty, don't you think? It's a cruel law of the human condition.
And selfishness is their rotten fruit. These days, you can just die in the gutter and no one will bat an eye.
May I ask what you do for a living, Mrs. Fishburne?
Since my husband died, I worked at the Dawson Rope factory, but it closed before the war. I occasionally help at the night asylum, in exchange for food.
He was a doctor who was proficient in blood transfusion,
Did your husband die in the war?
funnily enough.
Oh no, my Jack was a docker. He died when my Seymour was just a lad. The poor boy saw his dad slip and fall from that scaffolding.
How do you pay the rent, then?
My Seymour works at the docks, just like his dad. He's very attached to the house he grew up in. It's not always easy, but we get by all right.
The orphan that regards you as a mother. Please tell me about him, Stella.
You mean Rufus? I wish I could do even more for the poor boy. Most people are so selfish.
But you're not.
Years may have passed, but I haven't forgotten how
Yep.
it feels to go through days with nothing but an empty stomach.
That's funny. You got it right without knowing.
Stella, I know you are ashamed of your son's crimes. So why do you protect Seymour?
I can't report my own son, can I? Not a burden I could bear.
Burden? How do you mean?
They'd hang him for sure. I won't send my only son to his death.
I'm convinced you raised Seymour the best you could. You're not responsible for what he became.
If someone ever found the courage to speak to the police, I will take my share.
Tell me about these demons Seymour needs your help to fight.
Seymour used to be such a happy child. And he is still a helping son most of the time.
There's multiple ways you can play this
When he
game.
gets angry,
I'm playing it
He
the
can hardly contain his
save
rage.
everybody route. There's
All men and
also
women
a
are born innocent, Mrs.
route
Fishburne.
where you know, do the same thing
can
I'm
be a
doing, you
monster
know,
within any
talk
of
to
us.
people, discover all their
Do you
problems,
think he can be cured, Doctor?
and then you kill them.
Do you think something
for a
can
ton of
extinguish
experience.
this rage inside my Seymour?
If you do it right, you get about 5,000 experience per person.
Science has only just begun to investigate the mysteries of the human mind.
Yeah.
Currently, we have more assumptions.
But of course, the more people you kill,
ain't
the
no
more
hope,
difficult the game becomes.
Somehow, somewhere, my son has turned into a monster, and nothing will bring him back.
Your son's gone way beyond simply bullying people. He has a taste for blood, and you know it, don't you, Stella?
One night, he told me straight up, in his own words. It was several days after one of his episodes.
Why did he confess? Did you suspect something?
You
No.
play anything interesting or new?
I guess he
Ash?
wanted his old mum to help him fight his demons.
Did Seymour tell you everything that night?
More than I could stand. The words he used to describe his
Kill the beast.
hate,
Kill
his
the
rage.
beast. There's plenty of that
how he
shouting
feels when
too.
he's done it.
Everybody wants to kill the beast.
I'm trying to locate Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where he could be?
You talking about the one everyone calls the sad saint? The man who takes care of the homeless?
The very same, Miss Fishburne.
I'm sorry. I don't know where his shelter is. But if you ask around, I'm sure you'll get your answer.
Oh good, she's healthy.
Goodbye, Miss...
Goodbye, lady.
Please don't stay too long, sir.